Hello everybody, my group and I brought you this presentation to share with you the 6 steps to a successful business. Before we get into the 6 steps to a successful business, I would like to share with you a short story of Dumsani. Dumsani was a young Swazi guy who just graduated college. He got his diploma in theology. Dumsani applied for work, but unfortunately for him, he didn't get to be employed or hired. So Dumsani decided to start a chicken business, but unfortunately for him, his business failed. Are you like Dumsani? You have the passion in business, but you lack the skills, or your business is failing. Luckily for you, our team is here to share with you the 6 steps to a successful business that will grow your business and turn it into a successful one. If you want your business to be a successful one, keep watching this video. But if you neglect this video, just know that your business will stay where it is. It will not grow. So take the first step to success. Watch and finish this short video. Examining what makes a good business will be the first step for successful business. A good business must be profitable. A good business must identify problems. A good business must solve those problems. A good business must honor God. So when we're looking at Dumsani's case, if he was using this first step, before starting his business, he was going to look if his business was going to be profitable. He was going to identify a problem. In his case, the problem would be that people like chicken, but they don't have someone to supply the chicken nearby. Find out that they will have to go to town to buy chicken. So to solve that problem, Dumsani would keep the chickens and sell to the community. A good business must honor God. A lot of people will be helped by his business because right now they are spending less to go. So that counts as honoring God, and people can get hired, getting jobs, working for him, still under honoring God. So a business can be used to glorify God. We shall proceed to step number 2. Step number 2 is to talk to customers to test ideas. Talking to our customers to test ideas is very important, because you might end up bringing a product that is not in demand, or bringing a product that the customers do not want. If the customers do not want that product, then they won't bother buying that product. So it's very important to ask potential customers if they want the product you are offering to sell. Dumsani's case is having chickens. Before he even buys those chickens, he has to go around, do a small survey around his community, asking people if they would like to have chickens. They will want to buy chickens from him. Ask them if they will be willing to buy those chickens from him. Ask them how much will they be willing to pay for those chickens. From the feedback that he will get after asking those people, his customers, he will tell him if it's okay for him to start the business or not, because it will show you if your product is in demand or is not in demand. Step number 3. Step 2, a successful business, is to plan your production. Planning is very important when it comes to business, especially this step. So when it comes to planning, there are 5 components of production. which are labor, material and supply, equipment, work area, production. When it comes to labor, it's very important to see if you are going to manage to do the work yourself. If not, then you have to make sure that you calculate planning account of getting other people to work for you, getting employees, make sure that you'll be paying for them. So you have to keep that in account. When it comes to material and supply, these are the things that your business that will need regularly. These things, in Tumsani's case, materials and supplies that we will be needing, it will be chicken feed, it will be the chicken medication, it will be a sawdust. When it comes to equipment now differs a bit. These are things that you do not consume, like tools. So in Tumsani's case, for keeping the chickens, I will go back to the story of Tumsani so that we make examples, so that we're on the same page. So equipments for Tumsani for keeping chickens will be feeders, waterers, heaters, and more. So the work area, because he's keeping chickens, you need a place to work. For him, he's keeping chicken, he will need a chicken house, a poultry house, whereby he will be keeping his chicken. So production process, this is just the stages, the process from stage one when you got the chicks, how you ended up selling those chickens. So for Tumsani, he gets the chicks, he will inject those chicks while they're still young. He'll be feeding them starters, and then when they grow up, he'll be feeding them growers. When they grow up again, now to becoming now to that stage, he'll be feeding them finishers, and then they'll be ready to be sold. So we'll move on to the number 4, plan for business cost. This step is very important. It has one point, but it's very important. That point, planning ahead, it says everything, it covers everything. It's very important to plan ahead business cost before buying anything, before even starting anything. You have to know, you have to have the business on paper before starting to do it practically. So you have to know how much your supplies will cost you, how much your labor will cost you, how much the services you are planning to provide will cost, operating costs, losses. You have to know those things. It's either you do a weekly, you do a weekly or monthly calculation. Those ones will give you an idea if your business will give you profits or not. But it's very important to know your business cost before you start. In Tumsani's case, when it comes to supplies, we already mentioned his supplies, that he will be needing chicken feed, he will be needing the medication, he will be needing the sawdust, the equipment, he will be needing waterers, feeders, the heater, all of those things. You have to calculate out labor. He's the one who's going to be working. So in business, you have to know that the business money is not your money. So Tumsani will be earning, not taking all of the profits, but he has to earn from a portion from the profits, not that you take everything, because that's another mistake we make. So Tumsani has to account for labor and account for labor, because he'll be the one who's going to be operating, doing everything there. So you should make sure that all of these things are accounted for. Number 5, find help for your business. This is very important. Finding help from your business simply means going around looking at other businesses, for other people, how they go through their business. Just looking for, in Tumsani's case, Tumsani could be going around looking at other people who are keeping chickens. He could learn some tricks from them. He could come to them, share with them, tell them the problems he's facing, and they can give him some skills and tricks on how to face those problems, so that in future he might know what to do when he faces such problems. Working with other business people, it will help him if the other business people, they are more skilled than him when they're facing problems. It's not like he's gonna fail because now there's someone who knows better, who has much knowledge than him. So it will be helpful if someone is not good here, that other one probably is good there, so it can make the business be successful. The last step number 6, prepare for unexpected events. This step is really important. Preparing for unexpected events. These events can be natural disasters. They can be a fire that can burn the building where you have your business. They can be floods which can ruin your products. They can be shortage of electricity. You have to be prepared for those problems. Maybe sometimes family issues, people coming to ask for you money, emergencies. You should be prepared for those moments, because you never know when they come. So the safest way to prepare for unexpected events is to have savings. So whenever things like that happens, in Timsani's case, they say all of these chickens, they die because of lightning, or because there was no electricity, so there were no heaters, and it was very cold, or the weather was very cold, so his chickens die. If he has savings, he can still go and start afresh and buy new chicks, because that was an event that couldn't be stopped. So you have to make sure that you keep those accounted for, or you can do insurance. So whenever something like that happens, you know that you have insurance to take care of it. Investing is very important too, because when you're making investments, that's where you can be getting the money to buy the necessary equipment, or maybe you have a family emergency, people are borrowing money, they really need the money, it's an emergency. You can use that money, because business money, like I mentioned, business money is for the business, it's not yours. Business money is not to be used for other emergencies, but business money is for the business. So it's very important to know that. So compound savings, that's another way of preparing for unexpected events. Fixed deposit, because once you put the money, you make sure that you know very well that you can't take the money out. So these were the 6 steps to success. So trust me, if you apply these 6 steps, your business will be successful. To just summarize the 6 steps to a successful business, step number 1 to success is to examine what makes a good business. Talk to customers to test ideas, plan for production, plan your business cost, find help for your business, prepare for unexpected events. Ladies and gentlemen, these are the 6 steps to a successful business, and trust me, if you imply these steps to your business will be a successful one. Thank you.